How's it going? It is Mythos, and have you heard of this story from a few years ago? It took place in a small town in Colombia, and as you've guessed by the title and the thumbnail, it involves a Ouija board. From the articles that I've found, it sounds like the case has just been left up in the air and I'm unsure what is going on. I can't find a resolution, but let's take a look at the details that are out there.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Mauricio Espina y hoy tengo el gusto de hablarles sobre los desarrollos modernos de la cocina.
Jose Mauricio Espina was a 17-year-old kid studying at Eduardo School and after school taking a technical cooking class where he dreamed of the day where he would be called chef. One evening he was busy at home doing his homework on his computer. His mother, Claudia, said that she popped out to run an errand and Jose just stayed at home doing his work. He did tell her though that he was probably going to head out and go over to his school friend's house to carry on his homework there. She said okay, yeah, that's fine, because she knew the kid and that Jose had actually slept over there several times. Thing is though, when she returned home at around 8 PM, Jose wasn't home still. Okay, no worries I guess. Give him a little bit of time, it's only 8 PM, he's with his friends. But then when she called him at 11 PM, he didn't answer. She ended up falling asleep and woke up at 4:30 in the morning. Now, obviously anxious and I can imagine very worried because Jose still wasn't home. Claudia called her son one more time and there was an answer, but not from Jose. It was the police. They said they had the phone in their possession because they were responding to a call about a fight at a house and they'd found this stolen phone in the street and that Jose was injured and had been taken to Kennedy Hospital. Obviously she headed right there straight away, and when she arrived she was telling the staff who she was. She showed them a photo on a phone of her and her son, probably saying where is he? And according to an interview from Claudia, just with no care and consideration at all, one of the staff seen the photo on a phone and just simply told her, oh yeah, he's dead. I mean, what the heck? Why was she not bothered at all? How can she just tell the mother like that? And what the heck had happened at this house? Claudia said that the CTI officers told her that her son was found totally naked face down on the floor in the house before being taken away, noting to her that he wasn't injured in any way. Okay, but after reading reports on the case, that doesn't sound like the full picture. Apparently he wasn't only naked, but naked and wrapped in plastic with head injuries and signs of being dragged. According to some statements from the court file revealed by the newspaper El Tiempo, Jose joined a group of friends at the house to play with a Ouija board. The only problem was that the group who we went to meet there thought that he was the chosen one, and one of the group allegedly ordered the others to kill him because the board said so. If we listen to these kids here who knew Jose, they said this about this photo. The 3 people that were in the house with Jose are seen in this photo. 2 of them were his friends, but one wasn't so close. Okay. What do they mean by that? They stripped him naked and strangled him to death. Absolutely horrendous. But it's just not as simple as that. It doesn't end there. One of the group told the police that, and I quote, I saw colourful figures. Then my classmates hitting the wall, and then Mauricio on the floor covered in blood. I knew that all of that was a dream. They claimed that they had been taking LSD before playing with the Ouija board, a drug which produces hallucinations, which obviously sounds like that's something that could be making them seeing these things. But they also blamed that and said that Jose had died from an overdose. But the family believes that these statements are untrue, as they claim that Jose didn't consume any psychoactive substances and the toxicology report on him was negative for the presence of alcohol or drugs. But I can't find any information on the other people though. So, as mentioned earlier about the CTI officers leaving out the information about him being wrapped in plastic and saying he wasn't injured in any way, his sister has given a statement saying that they told her he was absolutely fine as well. But when she examined the body, she said he was battered, bruised, and his face was swollen from the brutal beating. I mean, why did the officers keep that information from them? And why the lies? As the coroner went on to tell them that that it was normal to look like that because the body had been dead for more than 12 hours, when according to the reports, the facts say that that wasn't the case at all. What the hell is happening? The family are demanding justice and are asking that the investigation continue until the facts are clarified. His mother has said that he was an extroverted kid who liked to be very sociable, was affectionate, loved to make a joke out of everything and wasn't a bad kid. He didn't bother anyone. He was dedicated to his studies and had good grades. The family don't know what's really happened to him because of the lies, and they deserve to know the truth. His sister is obviously furious because of this and angry because the people who did it are free to live their lives as nothing has still come from it. No arrests or answers. Absolutely insane. I mean, how can there be no arrests when those people were known to be at the scene? They have even told the police, I seen this, I seen that, I was taking drugs, we did the Ouija board. The Ouija board told us to kill him. How has nothing happened? If you watch my channel, you'll have seen me say multiple times that I don't believe in the power that the Ouija board can supposedly possess. It's been proven multiple times for years, for decades, that the way things work are your own doing. It looks like they tried to blame drugs for what had happened, but it sounds more than that to me. What on earth happened? Why did they invite him round to go and play this and then end up killing him? It's absolutely insane, and hopefully the family don't have to ask why forever. On November the 29th, 2022, dressed in the gown that her son was supposed to wear, Claudia received his bachelor's degree in his name. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.